Spuds Country. We are coming to you from Alexandria, Minnesota. Home of the Alexandria Cardinals. This is the one and only game of the week for your 15UBlack. It is also the final district game of the season. Warm-ups are complete. Spuds take their final lap. Getting their last pieces of wit and wisdom from the coaches.
Bring them out, bring them out, bring them out, bring them out. It's hard to yell when the background's in your mouth.
Both teams take to the ice. Paulson is back in net for Moorhead. Starting on the blue line, it's going to be number 18, Kaylin Ekren, and number 5, Nevaeh Hendrickson. Yes, I said Nevaeh Hendrickson. Mari is out sick, and Nevaeh forgot her jersey, so it worked out. Up front, it's going to be number 12, Sion Lee, and number 8, Haley Swenson. Centering it up will be Brooke Lane, number 10. Cleared out through center ice and into the Moorhead zone. Lane gives chase onto the near side boards. She's going to walk it over into the far side corner and get stopped up there. She'll come away with the puck out to center and dump it into the far side corner. Spuds are skating, wearing their black travel jerseys with the orange and white trim. Alex is wearing their home travel jerseys, or their home jerseys, with the red and black trim. Spuds are skating right to left on your radio dial. Puck is going to be sent up to the point. Redirect from Retzer just about resulted in a goal for Alexandria, but Paulson was able to pick it up. Face-off is going to go to the far side of the Moorhead zone between Shirley and I don't have a 21 on my roster. Puck gets sent all the way down into the other end and going to get called back on icing. Face-off again comes back into the Moorhead zone in the far side circle. Controlled by Ekren. She's going to send it along the wall to Hendrickson. Hendrickson, Hockett. Hockett will kick it out to center to Shirley. Shirley just kicked herself a breakaway if she can get to it. She'll have to trail it all the way down into the corner. Kicks it along the back or along the far side wall. It'll be carried down into the Alex zone. Puck held up out at center ice. It'll be Hills that'll dump it into the Moorhead zone. Down to the corner, centers it up. Swenser there to intercept. She's going to pick it off and take it the other direction. Cross ice to Lane into the Alex zone, and it's going to get chipped off of cleared back out. Far side corner, Moorhead zone. It's going to be Swenson. Tries to clear it out. It'll be held in by Meyer and sent back in behind the net. Gretzer in the far side corner, chips it up the wall. It'll be picked up by Loveland and dumped into the corner. Loveland and Gretzer down low. Puck will be sent up to Stevenson at the point. But she'll put the shot on Paulson that'll get swallowed up. Down into the Moorhead zone. It'll be Hines. She'll have it stripped away by Ekron. Puck is going to come all the way out and down into the Moorhead end. Hockett will collect it behind the net. Send it ahead to Shirley, who turns it right back to Hockett in the corner. Up to Hendrickson to the point. She puts a shot on that'll get knocked away in traffic. Stevenson will have it in the corner. Again, Hendrickson to the point. This one is actually going to make it all the way in on Palmersheim. And then the puck is going to get cleared out to center. Dumped in behind the Moorhead net. Hendrickson will pick it up on the far side. She tries to kick it ahead. That one's going to go all the way to the other end and be called back on icing. 13:27 per first period. Alex is leading. Spuds are going to control the puck. Sion Lee tries to clear. She'll have it stolen away and it'll get sent down into the corner. Little. Along the near side boards. It'll be Carter back to Little. Little is able to chip it out to Lane at center. Lane drives the zone, has it poked away by Waldorf. Almost clears out, but Retzer is able to hold it in on the far side. Little shot. Palmersheim stick save. It'll end up in the near side corner with Stevenson. Carried out through center and dumped into the Moorhead zone by number 22. Thrown out to center by Little. Face off just outside of the Moorhead zone is going to be controlled by the Spuds. Stolen away by Anderson. And taken into the Moorhead zone by 21. Cross ice, intercepted by Shirley. Flipped up off the glass. It doesn't make it out to center. It's going to be turned over to Hockett, who will carry it out. Hockett along the far side. Hockett, Shirley. She takes a shot. Glove saved by Palmersheim. Will be at 11:35. Face-off will go to the far side of the Alexandria zone. Carried behind the net. Sent cross ice and cleared out to center by Loveland. Dumped down into the Moorhead zone. It'll be knocked free by Ekron and taken back behind the net by Hills. Hills with a wraparound. Paulson with the save. Comes up to Stevenson at the point. Near side corner. And sent around back behind the net and held up along the far side wall. Lee is going to be able to clear it. 13 will step up and hold it in. Loveland tries for the shot, can't get her stick on it. It'll be knocked around free in the slot and then cleared out by Shirley. Shirley and Stevenson collision center ice. 30-13 will come away with it on the near side and carry it in. All the way around behind the net, back behind the wall. Carter's there to knock it free. Shirley's on the breakaway. Down and in. Takes a shot, gets the goal. So Kayla Shirley at 10:21 is going to tie this game at 1. Face-off is going to be controlled by the Spud, dumped into the Alexandria zone, and then turned right back out. Down into the Moorhead zone, Carter tries to clear along the near side wall. Little up and off the wall, sent back down the other direction by 14. Little up and off the boards to Hawken along the far side. She's able to clear it out and have it knocked away by 14 from Alex. Back down and in, takes a shot. And that's going to put Alex back up by 1. Face off at center between Hills and Lane. Lane is going to come away with it. She's going to drive it right down in and get steered into the far side corner by Hills. Puck will come free back behind the net and along the near side boards up to Eckert. Eckert takes a shot from the point. It'll get kicked away by Palmersheim. Hendrickson on the far side slings it back behind the net. Will be picked up back there by Meyer. Stolen away by Eckert at center ice. Over to Hawkins, tries to send it ahead to Lane, and it's going to be picked off. 21 again, drives the Moorhead zone. She's going to have it poke checked away by Eckert. She'll send it up to Hines. Lane is going to come away with it, take it out through center, down into the Alexandria end. He's going to lose a handle on it right in front of Waldorf. Puck will end up in the near side corner and be carried out through center by number 21. Centering pass picked off by Retzer. Little tries to clear it out. She gets tripped. Shirley's going to come away with it. Shirley Swenson, 2-on-1, going the other direction. Shirley with the backhand, going to come away with her own rebound, try for a second shot that'll get covered up by Palmersheim. Face off near side is going to be held in by Little and then cleared out by Hills. Down into the Moorhead zone. Cross ice pass is going to be put in behind Paulson and puts the Cardinals up 3-0. Puck is going to get sent all the way down into the Alex end and end up back behind the net. Shirley will have it. Tries to set it up. Strand can't get a stick on it. It'll end up along the near side boards and get thrown all the way down into the Moorhead zone. Hendrickson will go collect it in the far side corner. Ahead to Shirley. Shirley is able to clear it out. It'll be handled by Waldorf along the far side and dumped in, and Alexandria will be offside. So for those that are wondering, and I'm understanding that we're getting a fair amount of messages asking, the reason that we have numbers and known names is because the B team dissolved, and this has now become the Alexandria A team. Puck cleared out to center ice. It'll be handled by 13, sent back into the Moorhead zone, and cleared right back out by Ekron. 21, knocked away by Lee. Steered over onto the near side boards. Meyer. Up to Waldorf with the one-timer that's going to go right into the glove of Paulson. Face-off is going to go to the far side. Between 21 and Lane. Lane wins the draw. Swenson tries to clear. 21's going to come away with it. She'll hand it off to Anderson, who's going to pop it in behind Paulson. Face-off at center between Hills and Shirley. It's going to end up with Shirley along the near side wall. Played out by Alec. Hills will have it at center ice. She tries to dump it in. Swenson there is knocking it loose. Loveland will have it along the far side and throw it on the net. Strand coming up the near side board, tries to clear it out. So it'll be held in by Stevenson and thrown back behind the net. Little Retzer. Little carries it out through center. She's going to take it all the way in on the near side, chip it back behind the net. Picked up by 13, thrown the other direction into the near side corner. It'll be Carter along the near side boards will have it. She tries to set her up, nobody home. It's going to go all the way into the far side corner and be set up along the wall by Stevenson. Cleared out by Hills. Hills takes it down into the Moorhead end and puts a shot on Paulson that'll get kicked over into the corner. Shot is going to be knocked away by Swenson. She sends it out to Shirley at center. Shirley and Hockett going the other way. Hockett carries it in, or Shirley carries it in near side. Looks to set it up. Puts a side angle shot on Palmershine, who will swallow it up. 5:32, 4-1 Alexandria lead. Face-off will be number 21 and Lane. Lane is going to win the draw. Up to Hendrickson at the point, who sends it back into the corner. Well, behind the net, Hockett comes around the front. She's going to go get it and send it the other direction. Waldorf tries to clear it over to 14, who bounces it off the ref's skate. Hendrickson will have it at center. Tries to chip it ahead. It'll be picked up by 14. She'll send it cross ice to 22, takes it into the Moorhead zone and has it stripped away by Ekron. Ekron round behind the net to Lane. Lane looks to carry it out, has it stripped away. 22 shot blocked by Hendrickson. Will end up along the far side board. 22 up to 13, shot from the point. Paulson is going to swallow it up. All right, well, I found an A-team roster, so let's see if we can add some names to numbers now. Cleared out to center. Shirley gives chase. It'll be Waldorf. Held up in the far side corner, picked up by Short. Turned out to center by Hills. Down into the far side corner, Waldorf again. Looks to clear. Shirley is there to hang on to it. She's going to drive it into the corner, take a trip around the world, look for the wraparound, send it off the near side boards up to Little at the point. Little back down to Shirley. Wide open net. Takes a shot. Palmershine kick saved. And it'll be cleared out to center by Hills. Little will end up with it. Little cross ice to Shirley. Shirley brings it in. Top slot shot. Goes high over the net. Gretcher picks it up back there. Tries to set it up, and it's going to get intercepted by Loveland and taken the other direction. Down into the Moorhead zone, back behind the net. Puck will come free. Shirley's going to send it off the wall and is able to clear it out to center. That one's going to make it all the way down past the goal line, but not get called back on icing because Stevenson was able to run it down. Lane just outside Alexandria zone. Tries to send it ahead. It's knocked down by Corienta. Up to center, far side wall. Taken into the Moorhead zone by Thorson. She'll get steered into the corner by Hendrickson. Tries to center it up and end up on going off the side of the cage, and Eckern is going to be able to clear it out. It's going to go all the way into the Moorhead zone and stall out about halfway through and be picked up by Stevenson. Stevenson sends it ahead. Carter is able to steal it away or intercept the pass. She carries it in and has it knocked away by Stevenson. Back behind the net, Hills and Lane. Lane comes away with it. Lane has it knocked away by Hills. Eckern comes away with it, takes the shot that's going to go well up into the rafters. .207, 4-1 Alexandria lead. Face-off far side is going to end up with Swenson at the point. Chip back down to Strand, off the wall to Hockett. Centering pass, Shirley. Blocked away by Stevenson. Will end up along the far side wall on the stick of Thorson. Out through center to Bentrup. Forward to Hills. Hills with a shot that'll get gloved up by Paulson. Face off far side between Corinata and Shirley will end up coming around back behind the net. Along the far side boards, Little to Hockett, who's able to clear it out. It'll be flipped right back down into the Moorhead zone by Waldorf. Handled along the far side by Corinat. Shot by Waldorf will get knocked down by Paulson. Puck will end up along the far side boards with Waldorf. Drawn back behind the Moorhead net will be Swenson. Round through the near side corner and out up to Strand, who will send it out to center. Waldorf backhands it off the glass. It'll end up just inside the Moorhead zone and be sent right back out to center by Little. Shirley from the point, slap shot. Goes just wide of the net and around back behind. It'll be Waldorf. And then Corinta. You're going to have trouble with that one for the rest of the game. 30 seconds. Puck sent out to center by Eckern. It's going to go all the way into the Alexandria zone. No icing. Picked up in the far side corner by Stevenson. 16-15. Hills will have it back behind her own net. He's able to flip it out to center. That one is going to go all the way down into the Moorhead end. They're just going to let it run. So no icing. 2-1 shot from the point by Stevenson will go wide of the net, and that will do it for the first. And we'll be back in just a minute. So Alexandria takes to the ice. Spuds make their way out. Centering it up, it'll be number 4, Shirley. Number 2, Strand, and number 3, Hockett. Back on the blue will be Hendrickson and Ekman. Puck will be dropped back to Hendrickson. Will set it ahead. It'll be turned right back the other direction by Waldorf and get called down to the Alexandria end on icing. Face-off will be glove side of Palmersheim between Hills and Shirley. Shirley's going to win the draw, sends it up to Little at the point. Backhand off the wall, picked off by Waldorf. And sent all the way down into the Moorhead end and get called back on icing once again. Face-off Hills and Shirley will be sent onto the near side board and cleared right back out by Loveland. Picked up inside the Moorhead zone and flipped out to center by Little. Taken there by Short, cross ice to Loveland. Hockett is able to step in and knock it free. Dumped into the Alex zone and cleared right back out. Puck will come to the near side corner of the Moorhead end. Swenson off the boards to Hockett. Hockett tries to send it ahead. It'll be knocked back the other direction by Loveland. Sent out through center. It's going to make it all the way down into the Alexandria defensive end. Be picked up and carried out to center by Stevenson. Little gets picked up against the wall. Puck comes along the back side and on the near side up to Waldorf at the point. Sends it down in to Thorson. He tries to set it up. Nobody home. It'll go all the way across onto the far side. Centering pass intercepted by Little. Turned out through center. Lane has it near side. She's going to get hooked up by Short, and we're going to have a delayed penalty on Alexandria for holding. So that'll send the Spuds to the power play. 15:01 to go in the first, or in the second. Faceoff will be far side of the Alex zone between Shirley and Hills. Lane and Hockett left and right. Puck is going to get picked up by Alex and turned out to center. Tornita drives the Moorhead zone. Puck will be sent back out by Shirley. Held in. Eckert has it momentarily, and it gets bounced right back into the Moorhead end. Hendrickson ahead to Lane. Far side, right in front of the Moorhead bench. She'll have it knocked away by Hills, who drives the Moorhead zone and puts a shot on Paulson. Paulson will easily kick that one off to the far side. Lane along the wall. Is able to come away with it. She's going to bring it around, takes the shot, kick save. Hockett with the rebound that goes just wide of the net and back behind. Lane will have it. Cross to Hendrickson, near side. Hendrickson with the shot. Palmersheim will swallow it up. Face off to the near side is going to be from Shirley to Swenson, cross to Little, who tries for the wrister, but will get knocked down in traffic. Out to center, Shirley. Dumps it into the Alex zone. And be tossed right back out. And Little is going to have to go run it down inside of the Moorhead zone. Knocked free by Loveland. She'll carry it behind the Moorhead net and onto the near side boards. Strand, Lane. Lane will have it out at center and have it knocked away by Loveland. Go in the other direction. Loveland can't get a handle on it before Swenson sends it away. It'll be Meyer that dumps it into the Moorhead zone right onto Paulson. Paulson sticks it off to the side. Little head to Lane out at center. Lane, slap shot, down into the far side corner. Shirley will pick it up there. Looks to center it up. Nobody up in the front of the slot. 4 seconds to go on the Moorhead power play. Alexandria back at full strength. Down into the Moorhead zone will be Hills. She's going to send it cross ice into the far side corner. Little will grab it, throw it off the wall. Carter tries to clear. It'll be sent into the corner by Short. Little will have it back behind her own net. Hockett tosses it out to center. It's going to be sent right back down into the Moorhead end by Waldorf, and the Cardinals will be offside. Face off between Hockett and Hills. It'll be on the near side, just outside of the Moorhead end. Controlled by Alec. Waldorf ahead to Hills. Hills tries to backhand it into the zone. Eckert is there to keep it out. Hills and Bentrup. And again, Alex is going to go in offside. This time, face-off will go to the far side between Hockett and Hills. Handled by the Spuds, chipped into the Alex end. Waldorf and Hockett will chase it in the near side corner. Cross ice is intercepted by Hockett. Hockett tries to dump it in the corner. It's going to end up on the stick of Thorson. Will send it out to center. Thorson has it knocked away by Carter. Hendrickson is going to come away with it, skate it into the Alexandria. She'll get steered onto the near side boards. Retcher will have it down in the corner. Brings it around behind the net, sends it up to Eckert at the point. Eckert up and off the wall. Will be turned the other direction by Short. Eckert, side angle shot. Palmersheim with the save. Eckert ends up with it again. Tries to bring it around out front and finds the back of the net. So the Spuds cut this deficit by 1. Face off at center between Anderson and Shirley. Shirley tries to dump it in. It'll be held out by Short. Pocket will have it. She tries to send it ahead. She's going to end up knocked away just inside the zone by Short. And Cornita will take it the other direction. Down in the slot, shot. And she's going to find the back of the net. Face off between Hills and Lane is going to be controlled by Lane. She'll take it in and send it off the boards into the far side corner. Lane centering pass. Carter tries for the shot that goes just wide of the net and onto the near side. Hills steers it into the corner. Sends it ahead to Loveland, who'll carry it out to center. Thrown back the other direction by the Spuds. And cleared right out by Stevenson. Right on the red line on the far side. Puck is going to get dumped into the Moorhead end by Loveland. And controlled by Swenson. Swenson out through center. Has it poke checked away. Lane is going to come away with it. Lane drives his zone. Brings it around. Takes a shot. Kick save made by Palmersheim. And Alexandria is going to come away with the rebound. Out to center. It'll be Anderson. Puck will go around back behind the net and onto the far side boards. Little chips it out to center. Waldorf sends it up into the air. And will be dumped in by Bentrup. And onto the near side. Carried out to center by Retzer. She'll have it poke checked away by Anderson. And it'll get smacked down into the Alexandria zone and called back on icing. Face off near side of the Moorhead end between Cornita and Shirley is going to be controlled by Moorhead. Hendrickson along the near side wall. Out to Shirley at the center. Shirley down in shot. Palmersheim makes the save. Puck will end up along the far side boards with Meyer. Meyer cross ice is intercepted by Shirley. Shirley from the top of the slot. Her shot gets blocked down in traffic. It'll be Cornita who carries it out to center along the near side. Tries to dump it. It'll be picked up right away by Ekron. Ekron along the near side. She's going to send it out to center. Right onto the stick of Stevenson, who sends it across ice. Picked up by Strand. Shirley steps in to help, dumps it into the Alex end. Short will send it right back out. Hills, side angle shot from the far side wall on Paulson. She'll kick that one down, and Eckert will take it down in Alex end and put the shot on from the near side point. Waldorf, far side, out through center. Loses the handle on it. It'll be picked up by Loveland, who will bring it around to the near side and dump it into the Moorhead end. Swenson has it stripped away by Short. Or excuse me, not Short, but Anderson. It will go back behind the net. Centering pass brings it up to the side of the net. Shot put on Paulson is kicked away, and the Spuds are able to clear out the rebound. Seven and a half minutes, 5-2 Moorhead trails. Hills and Lane with the face-off. It'll be tossed ahead and taken down into the Moorhead zone. Shot from the far side by Bentrup, kicked away by Paulson. It'll come around back behind the net. Centering pass goes wide and onto the far side wall. Dump back down into the near side corner. Swenson gives chase. Tries to clear it out. It'll be held in by Waldorf and sent right back down into the corner. Pocket tries to clear. Waldorf again holds it in. And a shot from the near side by Thorson will go all the way across and into the far side corner. Well, back behind the net. Swenson up and off the wall. This one is going to find its way all the way out. Lane gives chase with Waldorf. Both of them end up on the ground. Puck comes free back behind the net. Lane is down. And we're going back the other direction. And we'll be right back. So Lane was able to clear the ice with the help of trainer Terry Jager and number 8, Haley Swenson. Face off just outside of the Moorhead zone on the near side end. Will end up down in the Moorhead end. Cleared out by Hendrickson. Strand has it knocked away. Hendrickson steps up. Down into the Moorhead zone. It'll be carried in by Cornita, who sends it up to Short, takes a shot. Paulson's going to get it covered up. Face off near side of the Moorhead end is going to get kicked into the near side corner. Hendrickson will send it back behind the net. Eckert will play ping pong with Hendrickson. Hendrickson tries to clear it out. It's going to find its way onto the stick of Cornita and slide out to center. Alex end. Picked up by Cornita, knocked away by Hendrickson, and tossed back out to center by Short. Dumped into the Moorhead zone by Anderson. Alex goes for the change. Ekron down behind her own net. Shirley with the shot. Glove save made by Palmershine. Will end up along the near side wall and be taken out to center by Loveland. Near side of the Moorhead zone, shot from the wall, goes right into the glove of Paulson. We'll have 5:03 to go in the second. Face off near side of the Moorhead zone between Hockett and Hills is going to be controlled by Alex, backhanded into the corner by Loveland. Held up along the far side wall. It'll be Carter and Little. And Hines and Loveland. Puck comes free and then gets sent out all the way down into the Alex end. Picked up in the far side corner by Waldorf. Waldorf sends it ahead onto the near side wall to Loveland. Dumped into the Moorhead zone by Hills. Hills and Swenson chase it down into the corner. It'll come up to Loveland to the point. Swenson tries to send it ahead to Hockett, who can't get a handle on it. It's going to go all the way down into the near side corner and get called back on. Face off back down to the near side of the Moorhead end. We'll end up with Waldorf on the near side point and put the shot on Paulson that'll get sticked into the far side. Back behind the net, centering pass, side angle, rebound come loose. Another shot taken by Ventrup will get covered up by Paulson. Face off will go to the far side between Shirley and Thorson. We'll end up with Ekron, who will set it behind the net. Along the near side boards, Retcher looks to clear. And she's able to do so out to Shirley in neutral ice. Picked up by Short inside of her own zone, carried around back behind the net. Short ahead to Thorson, chipped out to center. Picked up by Ekron, just inside of her own zone. Go. Thorson will grab it along the near side board of neutral ice, take the shot on Paulson that goes just wide of the net. Spuds are able to clear it back out. Lee, top of the slot, drops it off for Shirley. Shirley with a side shot goes just wide of the net. Shirley dumps it back down into the corner. It'll go rolling to the back wall where it'll be gathered up by Stevenson. Along the far side wall, Short. Has it knocked away. Shirley will have it. She's going to have it poke checked away by Hills. Spuds will have to reset. Dump back into the Cardinals zone, and the Spuds are going to be offside. Face-off comes to the near side, just outside of the Alexandria end. It'll be Hills and Hockett to square up. Hockett wins the draw back to Swenson. Swenson cross to Little, who can't get a handle on it. It'll be chipped into the Moorhead zone by Meyer, and Alex is going to end up offside. Faceoff comes back to the near side between Anderson and Hockett this time. Be held up along the far side right in front of the Cardinals bench. Dumped into the Moorhead end by Stevenson. Played over to the wall by Paulson. Back behind the net. It'll be Cornita. He looks to center it up. She's going to send it out to Waldorf. Waldorf can't hold on to it. Lee is going to be able to clear it out to center. Lee brings it into the Alex zone. Tries to center it up. It's going to be picked off by Anderson. Alex tries to clear. Swenson steps up. Swenson with the shot. It'll get covered up by Palmersheim. We'll have 1:46 to go here in the second. 5-2 Alexandria lead. Face-off near side of the Alex zone is won by the Spuds. Hendrickson across to Ekron, who sends it all the way down behind the net. Puck comes free. Hills comes away with it. Along the near side boards, it'll be Hendrickson point. She sends it down to Carter, who tries to center it up. It'll be turned right back to the near side wall by Short. Bounce out to center. Hendrickson sends it ahead. And be cleared right back out by Waldorf. Along the near side, Carter drives it in, has it stolen away by Waldorf. Waldorf backhands it up to Loveland, who sends it out center. This time it's going to go all the way down into the Moorhead end. Hills isn't quite able to run it down before they call it dead on icing. Face off on the near side is going to get sent into the corner by Hendrickson. Cardinals are going to come away with it. Try to clear. Hendrickson sends it right back down into the near side corner. Picked up by the Cardinals, chipped out to center by Thorson, and dumped into the Moorhead end by Bentrup. Bentrup loses her stick. Puck comes free. It'll be grabbed up by Thorson along the far side. Stolen away by the Spuds. Ekron tries to carry it into the Alex end. Puck gets poke checked away and back out to center and then thrown in. And the Spuds will end up offside. Face off far side between Anderson and Shirley. Swenson will have it carried in on the near side. She'll have it poke checked away by Short. Puck will end up along the near side wall and be cleared out by the Cardinals. Down into the Moorhead zone. Little gets tripped up by Bentrup, and Bentrup will be headed to the box for tripping. We'll have 5.4. 2-minute Spuds power play. So the Spuds will start the third on the power play for 1:55, basically. The faceoff comes to the far side of the Alex zone between Shirley and Meyer. Meyer's going to win the draw. She dishes it into the corner to Stevenson. And that is going to do it for the second. Your Moorhead Spuds are currently down 5-2. Stick around. We got 3 more player videos for you to end the regular season. And we'll be back here as soon as they're done washing the ice. What's your name and position?
Brooke Lane, center.
How long have you been playing hockey?
Since I was 5.
What's your favorite NHL team?
The Wild.
Who's your favorite hockey player, past or present?
Trevor Zegers.
What's your best, or who's the craziest person on the team?
Molly or Kaylin.
What's your best memory from this season?
Winning tournaments.
How wild are your parents when it comes to cheering you on?
Pretty wild.
Who's the biggest rival this season?
Grand Rapids.
Which area of the hockey rink is known as the sin bin?
The penalty box.
The NHL is a professional hockey league in which 2 countries?
US and Canada.
Perfect, thank you. What is your name and position?
Alexa and forward.
How long have you been playing hockey?
7, 8 years.
What's your favorite NHL team?
The Ducks.
Who's your favorite hockey player, past or present?
Sam Carrick.
Who's the craziest person on your team?
Molly.
What's the best memory from this season?
Winning tournaments.
How wild are your parents when it comes to cheering you on?
Not that bad.
Who's the biggest rival this season?
Grand Rapids.
Which area of the hockey rink is known as the sin bin?
The penalty box.
The NHL is a professional hockey league in which 2 countries?
Canada and the United States.
Perfect, thank you. What is your name and position?
Sienna Lee and right wing. Oops.
How long have you been playing hockey?
This is my 3.5. Yeah, it's been 3.5 years.
What's your favorite NHL team?
Pittsburgh Penguins.
Who's your favorite hockey player, past or present?
Sidney Crosby.
Who is the craziest person on your team?
Braylon.
What's the best memory from this season?
Playing Grand Rapids.
How wild are your parents when it comes to cheering you on?
Very tame.
Who's the biggest rival this season?
Grand Rapids again.
Which area of the hockey rink is known as the sin bin?
The penalty box.
The NHL is a professional hockey league from which 2 countries?
USA and Canada.
Perfect, thank you.
Thank you.
"34 minutes in the book, 17 minutes to go. Moorhead starts on the power play. Shirley centering it up. It'll be Hockett and Strand left and right. And Little and Swenson on the blue line. Strand near side tries to send it ahead. It'll be knocked loose by Hills and carried back into the Moorhead zone by Loveland. Knocked right back out. Dumped into the near side. Little tries to clear it out. It'll end up on the stick of Short, who puts a shot on Paulson. Rebound is loose, picked up by Loveland out of the air. And from point blank range, Paulson is able to swallow it up. Alex zone near side. Eckert will have it along the boards. It would cleared out. Loveland will go after it just inside of the Moorhead end. Steered around back behind the net by Hendrickson. Puck comes up to Short, who puts a shot on that'll go just wide of the net and round back behind. Puck loose in the slot. Is held in by Waldorf along the far side. Puck will end up along the side of the cage. Eckert clears it out. It'll be chipped in to the Cardinal zone by Carter. Waldorf in the near side corner. Has it taken away by Retzer. Retzer looks to set it up. It goes nobody home. It'll go all the way over to the far side. Retzer up to Little. Can't get a handle on it. It's going to go all the way to the other end. Get held up back behind the net. Kick save made by Paulson. Swenson's going to come away with the rebound. Swenson going the other direction. Brings it in along the near side. It's going to get a shot off on the backhand. It'll get covered up by Palmersheim. So to explain the orange jersey we've got going, though, the Moorhead home orange, Hendrickson forgot her jerseys at home. Mari wasn't feeling well, so she didn't start. So Hendrickson was using Lovejoy's jersey, and now Lovejoy has decided to jump in, so she's wearing her home colors. Shirley out at center, over to Retzer, far side. Along the far side wards, Hills steps in, knocks the puck free. It'll be Waldorf who has it back behind her own net. Waldorf out to center, poke check away by Lovejoy. Shirley's going to pick it up and take it over to the far side and have it knocked off her stick and up into the Alexandria bench. 14:03, 5-2 Cardinal lead. Face off far side between Lane and Anderson is going to result going all the way down into the Moorhead end. Be picked up by Eckert. Eckert out to center, far side, takes it all the way in. She'll have it knocked off her stick by Thorson, or by Loveland. Along the far side wall, Strand brings it into the slot, tries to set it up, nobody home, it'll end up along the near side boards. Hendrickson steps up to get it. She tries to set it down low. It's going to be intercepted by Short and turned out through center and dumped into the Moorhead end. Ekron, far side, will bounce off the side of the cage. Right back to Ekron. She tries to clear. Will be held in by the Cardinals. Shot taken will end up with Strand. Strand sends it up to Lane ahead, just inside of the Alex zone. Lane, backhand. Stick save made by Palmersheim up to Little at the point. Shot goes wide of the net. Back out to center. It'll be Lane who has it. Lane to Lee. Lee picked off by Hills. Taken away by Lane. She carries it in. Shot goes just wide of the net and around back behind. Hills will have it along the far side wall and send it back behind the net. Picked up by Lane. Centering pass. Picked off by Hills. Lovejoy is able to hold it in. Far side wall. Thrown out to center by Thorson. Down into the Moorhead zone. It's going to be Bentrup. She'll have a poke checked away by Lane. Waldorf just inside of her own zone. Was able to chip it up and out. Just far enough so that when Lane got a stick on it and carried it back in, Spuds went in offside. Face off to the near side of the neutral zone on the Alex end. Ekron off the face mask of Waldorf, who's going to dump it into the Moorhead end. Pulled up along the far side wall, picked up by Cornita. She tries to set it off. Spuds are there to turn it away. Cornita at center. Dumps it in. That one goes all the way down behind the net. Ekron will gather it up there. Strand tries to clear, or Carter tries to clear. It'll be intercepted by Short. Her shot is going to be picked off and taken out to center by the Spuds. Cornita and Hendrickson. Hendrickson comes away with it. Hendrickson ahead to Shirley, one-on-one, going the other direction. Hills is able to come up from behind, poke check it away. It's going to go out through center and all the way down into the Moorhead's end to Lovejoy. Lovejoy ahead to Swenson. Swenson is able to chip it over to Retzer, who brings it in along the near side. Retzer down into the corner, centers it up, intercepted by Short. And Alex is able to clear it out. Along the far side wall. Tossed up into the air by Loveland. Lovejoy will take it up inside of her own zone. Puck bounced around. Thorson will come away with it. Sends it down low to Hills. Centering pass is blocked away in traffic. Hills will have it back behind the net. Tries to center it up again. Shirley steps in and is able to knock it free. Will come over to Short along the near side board. Tossed out to center and back in. And the Cardinals will be offside. Face off near or right at center ice. It's going to be won by Lane. She's going to carry it down and in, loses an edge and loses the handle on it. Hocken will have it down in the corner. Lane picks it up, side of the slot, takes a shot. Palmersheim makes a save. Puck goes into the near side corner and is going to get sent the length of the ice by Bentrup and called back on icing. We'll have 9:51 to go here in the third. Yes, I realized that I forgot to change from second to third. Face off near side of the Cardinals zone is going to end up along the near side wall. Strand up to Ekron, back down to Strand. Back up to Ekron, stolen away by Bentrup. Taken out to center. Bentrup across to Thorson, who dumps it into the near side of the Moorhead end. Ekron down in the corner. Strand comes away with it, sends it ahead to Shirley, who can't get a stick on it. Waldorf will toss it back into the Moorhead end, but they'll go in offside. Face-off will come out to center ice. Face-off between Hills and Swenson. Swenson's going to win the draw. Lead to Swenson. Swenson tries for the shot, knocked down by Waldorf. He'll end up at the near side corner. Carter tries to center it up. They'll be turned back behind the net. Hills will come away with it. Held it along the far side. Lee brings it around into the middle. Takes the shot, almost gets kicked in by Stevenson. Palmersheim wasn't sure where it was, but she's able to get it covered up. Face off near side. It's going to be handled by the Spud, sent all the way over to the far side to Lee. Lee tries to send it into the slot. It gets turned away by Hills. Little will end up with it. She's going to be able to dump it down in. Lee along the far side tries to set it up. It's going to be picked up by Short, sent out to center, and all the way down into the Moorhead zone. That one will get called back on icing. Face-off far side is going to be won by Lane. She's going to bring it around, takes a shot right into the chest protector of Palmersheim, and it'll fall down into her glove, and we'll go right back over to the far side face-off circle. Cardinals win the draw. They try to clear it out. Swenson will end up with it along the far side. It'll get sent out to center where Ekman will take control. Just inside of her own zone. It'll be ping-ponged along the far side wall right in between the two benches. Sent out to center by Short. Controlled by Ekman. Knocked away by Anderson, dumped in and chipped right back out. Anderson is going to get control of it along the far side. Tries to center it up. Eckert is going to be there to turn it the other direction. Out to Retzer. He tries to clear. It's going to be flipped back down in, or held in by Short. Short down into the corner. He'll go all the way behind the net and onto the far side boards. Retzer and Hendrickson are there. Side angle shot on Paulson is going to be kicked away. Retzer. To Lane, out at center. Lane, breakaway shot. Kick saved by Palmersheim. Puck ends up on the near side corner, or in the near side corner. Held in by Little. Driven down in behind the net. And picked up there by Stevenson. Chipped out to center. It's going to be Thorson. Lovejoy is there to knock it away. Ping pong between Little and Waldorf. Thorson is going to come away with it. Down in, shot from point blank range by Bentrup is going to go just wide of the net and behind. Little into the corner. Or Lovejoy into the corner. Lovejoy is going to be going to the box now. So that'll send Alex to their first power play with 6:10 to go in the third. Face-off near side between Shirley and Loveland. It's going to end up back behind the net. Waldorf, far side, dumps it back into the corner to Cornita, who tries to send it up to Waldorf, but it's going to go all the way down to the other end. Shirley will pick it up back behind the net. Tries to center it up, knocked away in traffic. And Anderson will come away with it and take it out to center. Anderson to Meyer. Meyer dumps it in behind the Moorhead net. Hendrickson will have it along the far side wall. Tries to chip it out. It'll be turned back into the corner by Anderson. Back behind the net, Shirley, Anderson, Little. Side shot by Waldorf from the far side is going to get kicked away by Paulson. It'll be Cornita on the near side who will end up with it. Puck loose in the slot, turned out to center by Little along the near side board. She's going to pick it up there and carry it in and have it knocked free by Short. Back behind the Alex net, it's going to be Anderson. Anderson along the wall. Lee tries to hold it in. Meyer is able to clear it out. It goes all the way down into the Moorhead zone. It'll be touched up by Paulson, cleared out by the Spuds. Lee has it knocked free. Swenson will have it along the near side boards. She's going to have to dump it into the corner and give chase. Lee holds the zone, tries to backhand it into the corner. It'll be sent out to center by Short. Beckman will have it. They head to Swenson, picked off by Hines. Spuds are able to clear it out. Retson loses the handle on it just as he enters the zone, but it's going to go all the way down into the far side corner. Round behind the net and be cleared out by the Cardinals. .333, 5-2 Cardinal lead. Face off near side of the Alex zone. Will be held in by Lovejoy. Sent out by Stevenson. Will end up down to the Moorhead end. Near side face-off circle. Hockett comes away with it. She tries to drive it the other direction. It's going to be poked off her stick by Stevenson. Down into the near side corner of the Moorhead zone will be Lovejoy and Bentrup. Bentrup brings it around into the slot, takes a backhand that Paulson is going to knock away. Go around back behind the net. Lovejoy will have it in the corner. Tries to clear, held in by Stevenson with a shot. Paulson is going to kick that one away. It'll be battled for in the far side corner.
She did.
Puck finally comes free. Lane is going to get a handle on it. Drive it out through center, down into the Alex zone on the far side. Waldorf is able to knock it free and into the corner, and Alex is going to take it the other direction. Poked free by Lee. Lovejoy will pick it up along the near side boards. Cross in front of the net, over to the far side, up and off the wall. Tries to send it out to center. Hills is going to be there to hold it. Brings it down in, puts a shot on Paulson, and the puck will end up back behind the net. Rebound goes off the side of the cage, sent back behind the cage by Lee. Alex brings it back up and out. Shot to the near side by Short. It's going to go right across the red line and dribble out will be cleared out by the Spuds. 5-2, minute 23. Puck floats free out at center. Lee picks it up. Tries to send it ahead. Nobody there. It'll be handled by Cornita, who drives into the Moorhead end offside. Face off far side. Anderson and Shirley. Spuds are going to control it. Ekron throws it off the boards. It's going to be picked up by Stevenson, thrown cross ice and into the Moorhead end. Cleared back out by Hendrickson. He'll be held up out at center. Swenson, Hendrickson. Puck lays free. 45 seconds to go. Shirley. Shot. Kick save made by Palmersheim. Shirley will pick up the rebound back behind the net. Up to Ekron. Ekron with the takes the shot. Rebound will get steered over into the far side corner. Carter tries to send it up to the point. Will be picked off by the Cardinals and cleared out to center. Ekron near side. Dumps it into the corner. Will be knocked free and around back behind the net. Taken there by Stevenson, or by Anderson. Cleared out to center. Swenson cross ice to Little. Little takes a shot from the far side. It'll go off the pads of Palmersheim. And that is going to do it. Your Moorhead Spuds are going to fall by a final of 5-3. And as it turns out, this is not a district game anymore. So the Spuds come away with the points. And we'll move on to regions here in a few weeks. Keep an eye on the Twitter in case we get some games added. And make sure you hit that subscribe and notification button. That's the other best way to be notified when we go live for a game. And we will see you in a few weeks. For my camera operator, Lisa Swenson, Twitter master, Lexi Fish, I'm Seth. This has been a production of Krabby Toast Studios. We'll see you again real soon.